Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Passing Judgment on Yourself. Do not judge or you too will be judged. Matthew chapter 7 verse 1. It is a tricky thing how much easier it is to see other people's flaws than your own. We can just look at someone else and tell whether they are phony, self-centered, shallow, or rude. Of course, we do not always notice that we too might be a little phony, self-centered, shallow, or rude. You know that old saying, it takes one to know one. When it comes to judging, that sometimes applies. For example, people who are phony are the best at spotting other phonies. We recognize what we are familiar with. Shallowness can spot shallowness. Selfishness can detect selfishness. Sometimes we criticize things or attitudes we envy or secretly have. For example, maybe you mutter about a guy who has been with a lot of girls. That doesn't mean you also have, but perhaps you envy his popularity and ability to attract them, or maybe you are a girl who wishes you alone had his attention. Before you judge anyone, think about what it reveals about you. Do you have the same problem? Are you jealous or bitter? When you are tempted to judge others, Jesus advises that you first look at yourself to see if it applies to you too. Matthew chapter 7 verses 1 through 5 says, Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the same measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, Let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Live it out. When you are tempted to judge someone, stop yourself and do a self-evaluation. Does that judgment apply to you? If so, work on fixing yourself, not someone else. Pray about it. Ask God to help you see yourself clearly so that you can grow and learn. Do not judge or you too will be judged. Matthew chapter 7 verse 1. May God bless you today.